Hello, everyone, and welcome to another special lessons episode of the Conversations with Coaches podcast. It's me. It's me, Kevin. Sorry, that's a Mario Brothers joke. I am 45 years old, in case any of you were wondering. So today, and you might have noticed, I'm not sure, the title of this episode is "Don't Steal the Revelation," which sounds like an album title from maybe the 80s or the 90s. Maybe I'm aging myself a little bit. Maybe it's just like a B-sides of Prince. Don't Steal the Revelation. I don't know. Anyway, that's just me riffing a little bit, although now I think I will do a little Prince deep dive later on after I'm done recording. Don't Steal the Revelation. Now, this is just I don't know, provocative might not be the right word. This is just a different way, maybe a more fire way. That's not the right word. Oh my goodness. It's just a different way to say something I think we all know pretty well, especially you as coaches. There's nothing quite like that moment of discovery when you ask a series of questions, or the right question or the right moment, and you can watch. And we talk about this. This comes up so much in the podcast, just talking to coaches, how so often their favorite moment is watching that moment of realization, this dawning on someone's face where something just like clicks for them and they get it. And you're watching them get it. And you've had it the whole time. You've been guiding them to this revelation since you started your work, whether it was just 10 minutes ago or 10 sessions ago or 10 weeks ago or 10 months ago, however long the journey's been to get to where you're arriving at that moment. There's just nothing like it. And we all know how powerful that is, how, quite frankly, integral that is for your coaching to have the effect you want it to have. You can't just spoon feed people and expect them to be nourished and to understand how to feed themselves. That's a common refrain, a common phrase is, what is it? Teach someone, give someone a fish and they'll eat for a night. Teach them to fish and they'll eat for a lifetime. Yada, yada, yada. It's a tale as old as time. But I like framing it in this way. Don't steal the revelation, because sometimes it could be very challenging to hold on to the required patience when sometimes you could see someone just almost stubbornly refusing to understand something that you're trying to help them with, and they want to understand what you're trying to get them to understand, and they just won't, and you almost sometimes want to reach out and just shake them or walk out, or just go have a deep breath, drink a gallon of water and calm your nerves, because you're like, why isn't this getting through? Why isn't this penetrating? Whatever the reason, sometimes it can be very difficult to hold on to the patience required to let someone come to a revelation in not just their own time, but in the right time. And framing it as a theft by giving into impatience, I quite frankly, personally, I really like that, because that speaks to, I think, a code of coaches where they're just really trying. I mean, every coach I've ever spoken to at any length, they're so passionate about service and impact, so passionate about giving. And if you were to frame it as theft, any coach would balk. It's like, of course I don't want to take anything away from anybody. I want to add. I want to help grow. I want to facilitate the journey. And so thinking about stepping on someone's revelation as theft, don't steal the revelation, that for me spurs on my patience. If I might be feeling a little impatient with someone not understanding something that I'm trying to help them understand, or get to a place in their journey that I'm very excited for them to reach and we've been working on for a while, but they're not there yet, just a reminder for me to don't steal their revelation. It's going to be the thing that sets the mold for everything they're going to build going forward. It's going to be one of the core building blocks of what they build next, what they make next, what they do next, what we do together next. And so I liked, when I first heard it framed this way, I really liked it, because it spoke to the value of that patience and of asking the right questions and coaxing the right answers and letting someone come to something at their own time and the right time. It just really spoke to how important that is, in a different way. Just another support for, as you can probably tell, my sometimes tapped out patience level. There's always more time to work with someone to get them to that moment of revelation. There's nothing like it. If you've been one-to-one, you've seen it dawn on their face. It's one of the best feelings in the world as a coach. It's one of the best feelings in the world as a person. All you teachers out there, former or current, first of all, I love you. First of all, you're the best. Second of all, you know exactly what I'm talking about on so many different levels. Any teacher worth their salt knows this in their bones, that moment of discovery, that moment of revelation, that is what changes lives. It really is. So if you're getting impatient or you're anxious to deliver the answers, it doesn't have to be patient. Sometimes you're just overly enthusiastic, where you're just, I have something and it's going to change your life. It's going to change so many people's lives. I want to give it to you. Let me give it to you. Don't steal the revelation. Help, coax, guide someone to it, and it'll be theirs forever. Anyway, I like that quite a bit. I like that. That's probably going up on the whiteboard, because it's just an excellent reminder for me that I don't want to be a thief. Not in any way, shape, or form. So don't steal the revelation. I'm going to leave you with that, and I will talk to you again quite soon.